Hey everyone, so before I begin, I'm just going to reiterate that I already know that my sentences are going to be ending in questioning tones. I'm going to be saying like way too much. And my voice kind of sounds like Squidward, and then I kind of have a monotone. That's just my way of talking, so it's all good. So in this video, I'm going to teach you all how to hula hoop. This is actually kind of cool because my freshman year of high school, I had a presentation about this, and now I think it's like 7 years later or something. I am now doing it again, so yeah, here we go. Wait, no. Alright, so, well, actually, I skipped a few parts first, but basically, wait, hold on, let me see if I can get this first. Okay, so basically, what you want to do first is make sure you don't have any, like, I don't know, I mean, for me, it makes it easier when I don't have any, like, jackets on or any extra accessories, just because, you kind of want to, like, have the hula hoop, like, bounce off of your hips and stuff, and it's harder to do that when you are wearing a jacket or something like that. So if it makes it, like for me, it makes it easier when I'm not wearing a jacket. So if that makes it easier for you too, then make sure you take care of that. And now for the actual process, you put the hula hoop over your head, which I'm sure is pretty obvious, and then you get it around your hip area. And then what you want to do is kind of like, it's something that you sort of just like feel once you start to do it right, but it takes some practice first. So, for example, when I just kind of like wind it up and then let it go and start doing this, then how am I moving exactly? Oh, okay. So basically, you're kind of moving your hips in like a little circle. So then, like, obviously you don't want to be like making huge dramatic circles because that's gonna throw off your balance. But if you sort of just like just like a tiny circle, you can have like the hula hoop keep like moving around like that. So I hope that makes sense. Unfortunately, hula hooping is one of those things that it's more like you have to like kind of like wait until you can like once you get the right motion down, you're able to do it pretty well. But until then, you might struggle a bit. And then if you can master one hula hoop, and if you've already mastered one hula hoop after that brief demonstration, then clearly I did an excellent job. So then you can add on maybe a second hula hoop, and for this it's the same thing, but you might have to move your hips a little bit faster to keep up with the two hoops. So let's give this a try. Oops. Also, you don't want to have your bed right next to you because then you could hit your bed and knock the hula hoops down. So let's try this. So if you basically go like, here we go, yeah. So yeah, just like, you want to move in like a slightly faster circle to get the hula hoops moving. It's especially good when you can kind of keep them in sync with each other because then it's basically just like moving one hula hoop. Like right now, they're basically together. But then if they become separated again, you have to move your hips a bit faster. So yeah, that's how you add on more hula hoops. You can even bump it up to like 3. My record's 5, which I did during the original Mr. FSU performance for the first time, so that was pretty cool. So now let's try this again. Hopefully I don't hit my bed this time. Here we go. So then 3. And then, actually whatever, I'll just go all the way up to 5. So, you got 5 now. And then, let's see if I still got the moves. Yeah. Alright, so that's basically it. Obviously, it's easier to keep them up the less you have. If you can work your way up to 5 or so, then that's always good too. You can learn other hula hoop tricks. I haven't learned a lot of them, but I have learned one where you can kind of spin it on your hand where, again, you sort of have like your arm out, you have a wind up, and then you just sort of move your arm in a circle to move it like that. So, yeah. This one I like to stick to one at a time because then once I start putting more on, I think I've done like 2 before, but then they start like flying off of your hands and then you could hit people with them and stuff. So that's always pretty cheesy, but yeah. I don't know how helpful like that was in actually teaching you how to hula hoop, but that's like the general way to do it. Just making sure you're moving like your hips around in like a small circle to keep the hoop up, and also making sure you don't like, obviously you don't have to be in like super tight clothes or whatever, but just like if your clothes are extremely loose, it could kind of like prevent the hula hoop from actually like touching your body and keeping it up. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that was a useful demonstration, and I hope you're all doing well. And that's pretty much it for this video today. So, peace.